What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a crazy week, man. Bitcoin has been on a crazy, demolishing tear, and here we are. Today is November 21st, 2020, Saturday, and we got Bitcoin's price currently at $18,773. Look at the chart here, guys. Look how beautiful this thing is. This is the weekly time frame, and tomorrow's Sunday, so that's going to be the end of the week. So that candle's going to close tomorrow. We're going to move on to the next candle, and that's going to be the second, possibly the second highest close of the weekly candle we have ever had in the history of Bitcoin. Looking at the monthly candles, look at that, guys. If that's not a bullish chart, I don't know what is. We're approaching all-time high. All-time high on Coinbase is officially at $19,891. Now, I want to point out a few things. First of all, let's look at the BLX chart, which is the longest lasting chart when it comes to Bitcoin. It goes all the way back to 2010. If you look at this chart, okay, this is the monthly chart. So every one of these candles is 1 month. If you look at that and notice the all-time high here, this all-time high was at around, what was that, $36? $36. This all-time high was around $1,100, so $1,100, and then this one is about $19,600. So we got the all-time high marked out here. You notice every time that Bitcoin closes above the all-time high, the previous all-time high on the monthly candle, right? Look, which is this candle here, which is February of 2013. When it closes above that candle, it never looked back. It just ripped. It just ripped, and even when it pulled back here, it's still way above the previous all-time high until it gets to its next all-time high, and then it pulled back for the bear market during the bear cycle, and that's still about 4x from where the previous all-time high here. So same with this next cycle, when Bitcoin finally broke above, which is this candle. If you zoom in, you can see better. This candle here on April 2017. When we finally closed above that previous all-time high on the monthly chart, we ripped. It never looked back, guys. We just skyrocketed. There's no coming back. And even when it pulls back during this bear market cycle, it's still about 3x from the previous all-time high. So now the same thing we're approaching here, okay? We're approaching the all-time high once again at 19.6, 19.7, whatever. And if we close on a monthly candle above this, the chance of us, and keep in mind, guys, technical analysis is just looking at the past price action and using that as high probability analysis for the future. So it's not exactly 100%, but history does rhyme. Even though it doesn't really always repeat itself, but it does give us a very good idea of what's to come in the future. So now if Bitcoin closes above that level on the monthly candle, and the month is going to end in about 10 days, we're not going to look back, guys. The chance of Bitcoin, that Bitcoin's just going to rip and continue to go up, and we'll never see the price below 20K ever again, is very high. So that's why I tell people that's trying to time the market, that's saying, oh, maybe I'll wait till it pull back to like 17 or 16 or 15 and then I'll buy in. You may not get the chance. Once Bitcoin it goes. There's really no point in trying to time the market, especially if you're not a trader, if you don't know how to read charts. But even if you are, that's very tough, because Bitcoin doesn't always run on technical analysis. It runs on fundamentals, because Bitcoin is the fixed supply, scarce, 21 million only asset. And right now it has a lot of other elements that's adding to its bullishness right now. And you got the macroeconomics backdrop, you got the money printing all around the world, you got all these big name institutions coming out, BlackRock, PayPal, Fidelity, JP Morgan, Citibanks. Everybody wants a piece of Bitcoin. And so the demand is just ramping up crazy, and then the supply is just drying up because of the halving that we just had during May. So that's creating a very attractive backdrop for Bitcoin to skyrocket. So you can't really always depend on technical analysis, but it does give us a very good, clear picture of where this thing is going. So like I said, if we close above that level, the all-time high on the monthly candle, the chance of you ever buying Bitcoin below 20K is over. It's gone. Even if it rips, it tops out during the bull market somewhere around this area, in my opinion, minimum 100K. Anywhere above that, and then we correct. It's still gonna correct to a level somewhere up here, and then it's gonna continue the next rally up, the next cycle. So just get in the, if you're interested in Bitcoin, you wanna get in the game, and you wanna be a part of this, just buy some, man. Honestly, do your research, understand what you're buying, understand what you're investing in, and just, like Warren Buffett, he had a very popular saying. He said, "It's not about timing the market, it's about your time in the market." Because if you think people that bought here, right? People that bought here in 2017 at the all-time high, think about how they felt. They probably felt like shit as Bitcoin crashed from $20,000 all the way down to $4,000. That's what I did, right? I bought here. But see, if you just wait it out, look what happened. It came back. And now we're about to get up to the next rally. We're about to enter a whole new territory right now. So it's all about patience and time. The stock market is a tool of investing of transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient. So that's what it is, guys. And that's the first thing I want to talk about. The second thing I want to talk about is during a bull market, which is these legs up right here. During that leg up, during that leg up, during that leg up, and it's going to be during this leg up. Bitcoin had retracement period of up to 20 to 30%. I mean, if you look at this one, let's see, it dropped from here to here. That's a big drop. I'm not sure if there's something that happened right there, but it did drop almost 50%. So that's scary, right? But it's just a part of the Bitcoin bull market. If you look at this one, we had a moment where it went from $4,700 and it dropped all the way down to, what is that, $2,900? So that's a 36% drop right there. So you got to be prepared for that as well. If you're going to invest in this asset, you got to understand that it is a very volatile asset, and you should have a long time frame horizon to where you don't expect to pull your money out for at least a year. At least. Some of us that's been in Bitcoin for a long time and that we understand what this thing is and the future of money that it's going to represent, we don't plan on taking our money out for 10 years, 20 years, or even ever. So that's the kind of mindset that you need to have if you want to be a part of this movement and invest in this kind of assets. Something that can go up this much can also go down a lot. It's just how market works. Market don't just go up in one straight line, guys. It has to correct. It has to get more liquidity from the buy side down low, and then it shoots up some more, and then it gets some more liquidity down here. Because you got to think, every time price is up here, there's a big buy order down here from a big institution somewhere that's just waiting for it. It's waiting for the price to come back so they can buy at a cheaper price. Same here. If it goes up this much, there's always a big pool of liquidity, which is the buy orders just sitting here waiting. So we got to give them that opportunity to get into the market and shake out the weak hands, the people that's going to sell anyway. It's going to get shaken out here, and then the new people, the strong hand, the new buyers, the new hodlers, the new holders, whatever. Look at my hat. It's going to buy in here, and then we're going to rip up. You got to give it time to do that. That's just what market does. That's the nature of markets. So that's pretty much it, guys. We're living in some exciting times, and for all the people that's been through the bear market of 2018, 2019, congratulations, you made it. You're here. And you're about to be rewarded for your patience and your research and your conviction. So it's going to be a great year in 2021.